Hello, hello. Rotate device. We got a new phone. Oh, yes. What, Lisa? What? Where can we find that? First off, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? Look what we got. It's not red, but it's got red on it. This is our red pink flag. Love you more. Love you more. Hey, tacos. Lisa, love you more. I couldn't find a red flag. There was white. There was every color, but hey, it's $1. We'll take it. I didn't have to make my own. Oh, yes. Love you more. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so let's get in. We'll check what Lisa's saying. My. Welcome, everybody here. Welcome, everybody lurking. Okay, I've got good news and I've got bad news, as always. So, I might have to get my old device so we can see what these messages are about. I know. Check this out, Angela. So here's our two bad news. I need help. Well, I need a lot of help. Y'all know that, but hold on. Okay, first things first. While everybody gets in and gets situated. We're on a new phone. We're still sideways. What's up with that? I can watch YouTube and it's normal. So there's that. I've got to figure out that. Bad news bears is, I got a question for y'all. Okay, we are on the internet. We are on the internet, okay? Yes, Neb, definitely. Okay. Second problem is, I unplugged the computer to run the sweeper. And when I took a break, I hadn't been on the computer. I have typed in the internet passcode. I have did this, that, and the other. Nothing. This computer, our good old Jazzy 5000, will not hook up to the internet. Does it? Okay, so good news is we've got a new device. Welcome, everybody. Bad news is we're still with no internet, but Lisa says there's some tea. So I've got old trusty. I'll go grab it. It's on the other desk. But we're getting her together slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Welcome, everybody. So we got a new 14. I thought I was getting a 13. All they had was 14s. And here's some good news. Are you ready for this one? We have a door in the process. Sorry, I'm all excited about this door. So, I got a door from Habitat for Humanity. I've got to measure her. And we will get the door on there. So, I did a Christmas video haul. The dogs bark the whole stinking time. Whole time. So, I apologize about that. I'll probably put the haul up after this live. If you like hauls, I like to see what people get as gifts. So, it is a long boy. Get yourself a snacky or a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, depending what time zone you're in. So, I got a whole video coming up. I apologize about the dogs. I probably won't do any more hauls. We've got a pallet to review and a couple other odds and ends. I'll wait till I get the door up to do the rest of the hauls. I know it's so annoying when you're trying to watch and you're trying to listen to somebody. It just wasn't a couple barks. It was yelp, in sync. I don't know if there was a critter outside, but they would not stop. I even checked the door before I started because they were barking before this. So, wasn't nothing out there. I don't know if they smelled something or what, but it's annoying. But no, Matt Bernard, you're right in time. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody here. Welcome, everybody chilling. Welcome, everybody for the replay. So, we got a new device. I do think it does look clear. You can see I got 2 gray hairs right here. I look like Slick Back Rick because I've got some hair conditioner mask that is like a leave-in type deal. So, that's why I look like Slick Back over here. But, we're looking for healthy hair, not stylish. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. So, What is brewing? I checked before this and I did not see anything. Lisa proclaims, let's go back up, that, sorry, my lips are crustaceans. I got all kinds of new lip stuff in my Christmas haul, as you'll see, and they're just pilling. So I know it looks hideous, but that's where we're at. Okay, so Lisa, let me read this right quick for y'all. More text just came out. Kybella is bringing more receipts. Okay, might have to go get the old device for that. Okay, well, let's get into the meat and potatoes right quick, and then we'll check out the scene and go from there. So as you can tell by my title, the tuna has went back to Tuna Town. We're back. But not only are we back, we are back with new furnishings. Now, I have two suspicions here. Two suspicions. Okay, we will check it out. I'll grab my other device, and then we'll get through this, and then we'll check it out. What do y'all think? I caught something. I caught something that she said. Let me get out the old notes. Yo, I feel like we're taking it back old school. So, there's some candles on the table. And like a little jar. You know those little string lights that people put in jars? Sala picked these out. Now, stick with me here for a minute. There's a wall decoration, like a tree, wrought iron type wooden situation. Sala picked that out. Okay. Now, does anybody get the bat signal that I'm throwing? If you came home to all this, why would you need to say that Sala picked it out? If I got this desk, per se, as a gift, I'm not going to say, well, my family picked this out. You guys are going to assume, okay, you got that as a gift. You didn't give them the idea. Your family picked that out. They got it for you. So that kind of threw me for a loop. Why would you say twice, Sala picked these out? Now, I see what one of you guys say as well, Mountain Lady. Very suspectorial timing, my friends. Was this already done? Because speaking of Kybella, he thought that Foodie, Sala, thought that Foodie was going to be gone for a year and a half. So was this the new digs for the new bachelor pad? That's what I wonder. Or was this, let's go home, we'll refurnish the place together, and it'll make the people feel like you did something nice for me? Because you're saying that the candles, now I know this is Eddie Petty Spaghetti, but why would you say Sala picked out these candles? Sala picked this out. Okay, well, if he did all this while you were gone, why would you need to iterate that? So, I agree, Angela G. It's not bad. Now, I will say one thing. Throw away those fake flowers. Now, some fake flowers aren't bad. I don't get much light in here in the winter. You know, your girl's got some succulents, as our girl Amber would say. I would love to have fake plants in here, but too much a hillbilly. No. Hell, I lost the list. Hold on. I would love to have fake plants in here, but obviously I cannot keep this open during the winter. There's just not enough light. So, I will say this, though. The couches, there's 3 pieces. I would have stuck with 2. And I will also say this, that if anybody or anything falls on that coffee table type deal situation, it's going to be a goner, my friends. So, another thing is, why the table? Now, anybody see the table? I apologize. I don't know why this thing won't get on the internet. Anybody that hasn't seen the table, it's got those skinny metal legs and just the real thin plastic seats. It's got a chair to the wall and a chair directly against the couch. Welcome, everybody. That table is, like Lisa said, way too crowded. I would have scratched the table and maybe opt for a better coffee table and got 2 pieces of furniture, maybe a nice couch and a chaise lounge. It's way too crammed. Not enough room for activities. So her whole setting down on the floor, mukbang type I can't even talk, y'all. Mukbang deal type situation, it's not going to work. So my theory is one of two. I wonder, did Homeboy do this? Welcome, everybody. I wonder, did Homeboy do this thinking that she wasn't going to come back for that too? That too. I think he was just bragging that he could buy nice stuff. That's a possibility too. Now, here is my hypothesis. First off, who here in the chat thinks that her money bought that? YouTube payday was what, 7-8 days ago? Second off, first off, would nobody be getting, the purse strings to my wallet? Third off, Foodie, you think this is just the greatest thing since cheese on a plate. Do you not understand if he bought that with your money, you can't take that with you. You can't take that with you. So either way, yeah, it's great. And don't get me wrong, old Blue Boy, the couch was busted. And don't nobody want to sit on the crustaceans. We seen how crusty that thing was. But the table, pointless. They sit and eat in the bed. The chairs aren't going to work for her. You got 4 chairs. One's against the wall. One's against the sofa. So if you wanted a table, why not get one of those little round, like the cafe style? I don't know. But, and then we got a new bed, and then we got a new wardrobe type deal situation, but we're not allowed to see that. We're allowed to see his wang dang dangle. We're allowed to see his feet dangling in the bathtub, but no. You are not going to see our new bed or our new wardrobe. Okay. All right. An amazing night, she said they had last night. Amazing. Please don't do that. Please don't. We don't want to go there. After last week, we really don't want to go there. We've heard enough of Hershey Squirts and the crew. No, she, to me, was trying to insinuate that they had an amazing night, if you catch, an amazing night. Oh, it was amazing. New sheets and everything. Ooh, new sheets. Riddle me that, Batman. Yeah, unfortunately, Arizona, that's where my mind went. We had an amazing night. So, I don't know. She's like Flexosaurus, oh my gosh, look what he did. Would you look at it? It's renovations. It's decorating, buddy. Renovations is like tearing down walls, doing demo. She's like, well, how could he have done all this in 13 hours? He had the stuff delivered because won't none of that fit in the T-Mobile. I do have my tablet. Should we, I'm sorry, y'all. I swear I'm going to get us together. So, how hard is it? Boom, here's some candles on the table. Put this picture on the wall. Rearrange some things. I don't have Twitter. Okay, let's get my other phone. I see some of y'all let me grab my stuff, y'all. I see everybody is ready to see what is a brewing. Let me grab something. Something. Hello, Mr. Wigston. Okay, let's see what we got here. Are you charged? You are charged, okay. Okay, I've got this for us. This is what I've been surviving with. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm just, Okay. Nashies has a community tab that says, I didn't, Jenny. I didn't. I'm stumped. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've even typed in the internet password. I don't get it. So, Nashies has an hour ago, Guess Who's Back? And I'll read you. It's pretty simple, but it's what's in it that's interesting. Some of it. Okay, Sala, the Home Alone legend. I love, welcome everybody. I love how the Home Alone legend. Anybody get the play on that? He's putting out there, honey, he is home alone. He was ready to parlay. Okay. Sala says, my slave, and has like the arm symbol, like the... Kai Bella puts, yes, daddy. Now, get ready. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, continue worship me, Sala says. This is Sala still. On you slut. Now, this is what makes this post interesting. When you leave conversation, everything erased, right? When you leave conversation, everything erased, right? Question mark. K. Bella puts, yes, daddy. Sala, I am your God. Keep it in your mind. K. Bella puts, I won't forget it. Anyone was talking like this before me. Sala. K. Bella puts, no, daddy. It's got ... like another message is coming up. When you leave conversation, everything erased, right? So he, in this, is showing everything erased, right? He was trying to cover his tracks, which we all know that. But, hello, the proof is in, well, I was going to say the proof is in the pudding, but I don't want to put pudding in an image. I'm going to stop. I'm sorry, but we all know why she rushed home. We all, welcome everybody. We all know why she rushed home. Let's be real. Then Allah did a panel with Skinny Queen and said that if, in his opinion, he would like Foodie Beauty to wait another month before she went over there because he thought in that time that Sala would get back on track working or he would find another girlfriend or hustle or woman. You know Foodie seen that. You know she was like, I knew when I seen that thing with Allah and I heard him say that, my mind rang bells. If she watched that, I know she was, yes, book me a ticket. Now, why does Salah have to book these tickets? Please tell me, and I know where my mind is with this, please tell me that you are not that silly to have your YouTube money going in this man's bank account. Because Allah had already mentioned a long time ago, and he brought it up the other day in Skinny Queen's panel, that he had to show Salah before how to transfer the money. Bobby, what I guess is no, maybe once Foodie is completely gone, yo, check out Skinny Queen's panel. So Allah was on Skinny Queen Reacts. And Allah said the reason why he got him to pick up was the phone and answer was, I'm assuming that when you go to different countries, you get their SIM card to be able to make calls. And he said that Salah didn't recognize the number, but once he talked to Allah, he wouldn't answer again. Allah said, let's scratch everything, ditch her, we'll forget the past, let's move on. Salah said, no, you screwed me. How did Allah did nothing but stand up for his wife when all that panned out. Now, say what you want about Allah. I know the signals are mixed between everybody. Allah, I do not, in my opinion, of all heart of all hearts, Allah has a good-looking wife. I think she is a very attractive lady. You can tell she takes care of herself. You can tell she does, she works. She takes care of her kids. They were just over there. Now, why? I don't know why the kids are not living with them. I don't know. That's none of my business. I don't know their dynamic and the story of that. But Allah's wife is a good-looking woman. You can tell she takes care of herself. She's good at makeup. I don't think that Allah really, when he asked for Foodie Beauty's WhatsApp number, I don't think it was a flirty behind Salah's back type situation. I really don't. I think it was, hey, you got a lot of followers, even if you might have bought some, in my opinion. How do you do YouTube? I really think that's all it was. Welcome, everybody. I really don't think the way Foodie tried to switch it around like he was getting her number behind Salah's back, I don't believe that. I think it was, hey, welcome to, this was just when she had first got over there, and remember they went camping. I think it was, hey, welcome to our friend group. What's your WhatsApp number? Can I ask you some questions about YouTube? I don't think it was on a Salah and Kai Bella type thing. Now, I will say this as well about Kai Bella. I personally think that Kai Bella was trolling him. I don't think Chantal gets that. I really don't. I think so too, Lemon. I think she's seen a beautiful woman. I think Allah's woman is very attractive. I really do. You can tell she takes care of herself. But I really think that the phone number thing was just, hey, welcome to our friend group. What's your WhatsApp number? I want to get some YouTube ideas, tips, things like that. But here, Foodles had to twist that shit around as, I'm so hot and, 90% hotter than all of you. Your husband wants me. I don't believe that. Exactly. Networking. Welcome to our friend group. Hey, what's your number? We're out here camping. Welcome. I truly think that they welcomed her in the beginning with open arms. Once she didn't help in the kitchen, once she left with the snacks and water and the toilet paper, I think the way they conducted themselves, say what you will, I don't think putting them children, in their videos was a good look. I don't think picking them up, you don't pick up people's kids you don't know. You know, that's not your family. That's not your best friend. Beezers, say Beezers. They were using the kids as a prop to me. So I think that at first, you know, they were like, hey, let me meet your new chick. Let's all go camping. She didn't help clean up, you know. I get it. Sometimes you're nervous being around new people. Yeah, she was probably nervous, but at least offer. Hey, ladies, anything I can do? Do you want me to gather the trash up? I'll go get the plates. You know, anything I can do to help? No, she weaseled right back in that tent and pretended like she had a headache. And then when it was time for the guys to hang out, oh, I miss Sala. I think she did not give them women or those people a chance at all. I don't. I think she was clung to Sala like a $2 bill in the night. Don't ask me what that means. It just came to my head, but I don't think she gave those people. She doesn't know what it's like to have friends. As a group of friends going camping, hey, you bring this, I'll bring that. You pay for this, I'll pay for that. It was way out of her realm. No, Matt Bernard. No. No. She did not help with the women cleaning up. She didn't, she took the snacks, the water, and the toilet paper when they skedaddled out of there early in the morning. What'd they say, y'all? Don't quote me. They brought a thing of cookies and one thing of water or something. Don't quote me. But that dynamic was way out of her realm. So, here's the thing. I do think that Allah is hurt. You can tell that he has, you know, love for Sala and Sala's family. But Sala is blinded by the light. He wants that YouTube fame. He wants that money. Your boy is gone. Maybe the person that you knew years ago, he's gone. That person is under Captain Succubus's spell. He's gone. Now, why in my mind would Foodie, I'm sorry, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound like a dick, but the gloves are off because she wants to talk about my family, so the gloves are off. No amount of money is worth dealing with her for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She doesn't help out. She doesn't clean up after herself. I mean, she won't go in the fucking grocery store. And I'm not saying those that physically can't, are disabled, that can't go in the grocery store. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she has no physical disabilities. She is just fucking lazy, in my opinion. I think Sala is gone. I think he's got an eye for the golden dollar, the golden denier, whatever. I think he got a taste of this YouTube shit. Some people, I can get on here. I know that I won't hit thousands and thousands of people. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to be on here as PewDiePie or, you know, Roman Atwood. That's I come on here to shoot the shit, hang out with y'all. That's not what but I think Sala wants to be that, hey guys, how you doing? Would you look at it? I think he would love to be in the spotlight. I really do. But I just, he's got a taste. He's got that lust for money. And I get it. I used to dance. I used to hustle. I've told you guys that. It took me many years to realize that money isn't everything. Stuff isn't everything. You can't take it with you. I would rather have my family, my friends, you guys, my dogs, than be rich and lonely or be with somebody and be miserable and have money. I used to have, you know, people that I met in the club that would offer me trips and things like that. What fun is a trip if you're with somebody that you're miserable with? Yeah, you may be somewhere tropical, But if you're not enjoying that moment with somebody, it's like, yeah, I'm in a change of scenery and I'm somewhere cool and tropical, but I'm not with somebody I'm enjoying it with. Do you know what I mean? You know the saying, it's lonely at the top. And I'm not saying she's at the top. I'm just saying where he would like to be. Welcome, everybody. But I think that's what he wants. I think he, I've got a new car. Look at my new furniture, guys. He wants that flex. And I've been there before. I'm not going to lie to you. When I danced, I've told you guys this. It was always on to the next one, on to the next one. Okay, I crossed this off my list. What can I get now? On to the next one. That's a lonely life to leave. And it's a monotonous life. Because you don't set back and you don't enjoy the things that you already have because you're too focused. What is the old saying? Keeping up with the Joneses. I'm not down for that anymore. I'll enjoy the things I have. They may not be the newest out. Only reason why I got this phone, you guys, is for YouTube. Is for, I'm watching YouTube and doing everything on this 8. I don't need the Jazzy 5000. I don't need the newest gadget. I have a friend, she is obsessed with phones and Jordans. When a new Jordan drops, she is on that son of a gun like white on rice. She's got them all in boxes, and that's her jam. When a new phone comes out, she's like, I gotta have the new da-da-da-da. I'm cool. If I can text, stream with y'all, talk on the phone, I'm good. I don't need to keep up with everything out there. It's a waste of money. I don't need, okay, a new Mac came out, you guys. I'm getting the new Mac in da-da-da-da color. And that's true, very vanilla. I mean, hold on, y'all. This blanket's driving me nuts. I have to say this, and I'm going to speak from what I'm going through now. I have to speak, I'm sorry, y'all, that blanket, I used it in my hole to show, and it's got fuzz. So, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. You guys know, half the internet, if not 80% hates me at this point. Let's be fucking real. How do you come back from that, though? Obviously my situation and their situation are two completely different things. I get it. I handled my situation poorly, so did he. I'm not going to make excuses for him. I'm not going to make excuses for me. He made a fucked up poor decision that he has to deal with the rest of his life. And if I choose to be with him, that goes with me as well. That becomes part of my life. But he can move on. He can do his dues. He can give back to society. He can be the person that I know he can be. He's being the person that he can be. But how do you come back for, like I said, these are two different situations that I don't even want to compare I guess let me rewind, because I don't want to compare these situations at all. They're two different things. But here's my thing with them. And I apologize. Let me stop, because I don't want to compare his situation and theirs. They're two completely, and they're not right to compare. Let me stop before I, say something that I don't want to say. When you are with somebody, okay, they're in the first year of their relationship. Whatever, I don't care if they're married. I don't believe they are. That's another thing that Allah talked about, is they can't get married. Now, we all know that Salah seems to be schemy schemerton. That we figured out. Could they have pulled some strings with some paperwork? Probably. This has always been in my mind, and this is just my opinion. I want to make that very, very clear. I've said this from the get-go. I think that they used the perfume business type deal situation as a way to maneuver the government. I think that the $9 grand was for her to give him, period. But they also promised her, and when I say they, I'm going to tell you in a second, This is only my opinion. I want to make this very clear. This is just my opinion. This is just my theory. I really think that Murad and Salah are in on the perfume deal situation. In Kuwait, Salah is not a complete citizen. So therefore, I think that is why Murad is in the situation type deal with the cologne. I think they're very smart when it comes to some things. Yeah, I got my old phone and I'm about to send my other phone back. Why the do you have 8 or 9 phones? This dude ain't Kevin Gates. One for the plug. Who has 8 or 9 phones? What are you using? Murad was bragging on a live stream with Allah and showing all these phones he had. Yeah, I got this as my old phone, and I'm about to send my, phone that I've been using back. But why do you have so many phones? For what? I think, in my opinion, that the cologne, and I'm getting to it right quick. I think that the cologne situation, perfume type deal, this is where I think it plays into. I think that they used that with, and again, this is only my opinion, these are not facts. I think they used the perfume situation as her to be a worker. As her to come over there to be a worker. Quote unquote. I'm saying for the government. She is a worker under the perfume business would be a way to try and get her to get a civil ID. Now, why does the civil ID come into play? The civil ID comes into play to getting married to be able to do certain things over there. I think the perfume type deal situation, in my opinion, is a cover-up for other shit. I really do. I think there's a method to the madness with that. Because let's be real. She didn't open that up for the visa or for the Beezers. There was no way to ship it to them. It was liquid. All those chintzy little knick-knack things that they were trying to sell, that shit you can get on Temu, that shit you can get at your local Dollar Tree, your local Dollar General, your DollarRama. Who wants a statue of the Leaning Tower of Pisa for fucking $30 that looks like it came from the Dollar Tree? Now, y'all know I'm not knocking the Dollar Tree. You know I like silly little stuff. I'm saying to pay for $30 on that. Exactly. Something is fishy, and it is the tuna can. So I do think, in my opinion, that there is a method to their madness with that perfume company. I do. You never hear anything about it anymore. If that was your baby, that was your business, that was your pride and joy, you would figure out how to ship that shit legally. You would figure out, okay, guys, let's expand our business. We're going to come out with new scents. We're going to figure out shipping, yada, yada, yada. You never hear anything about it anymore. Nothing. It's gone. Why would you buy all those bottles, all that crap, fragrance, whatever they added to that shit, just to let it set? Now, we've seen that it did hit some kind of like, to us in the U.S., like a Dollar General type situation, but you hear nothing about it anymore. Is the website even running anymore? So what, were you going to buy those statues one by one and ship them out if somebody ordered them? Or do you have boxes and boxes of those statues somewhere? That's what I don't understand. So here was my theory. That's why I was confused about those little trinkets on the website. Say we want to order one of the little Tower of Pisas. Welcome. Do they have those on deck already? Or when somebody places an order, they say, okay, I need to order one of these and then ship it to them. I might pay $5. I'm going to charge you $30. You just never hear nothing about this business anymore. And then to set and say, this is our business, But there's no refunds. There's no insurance. Exactly, Lulu. And that's why I think it was a cover-up to something. I really think that there was a method to the madness. I really do. Okay, so let's talk about tonight, and then we'll figure things out as we get down. Sorry I went off left. A lot of, things are going out. But check out the thing with Skinny Queen and Allah. He really doesn't say much new other than like the ones before, other than he did try to contact Salah why he was in Thailand, and he talked to him, and after that Salah wouldn't pick up. Okay, let's knock these out, and then we'll go from there. Sorry, I was doing stuff while I was listening to these, so I got little scraps of... Okay, so here's another thing that came out. So, Pete's is something else. Peter McNugget is something else. So, Pete's, he's bragging that a comic book writer, he knows about the drama with Foodie Beauty and the scandal, and she's like, oh, great, thanks for the clout. Well, let me tell you this. If the clout is about my man trying to somebody out, I don't need the clout. I don't think she understands. Welcome, everyone. I don't think she understands infamous and famous. So what if a comic book writer knows about you? What are you going to have him make a scat comic? What does that bring to the table? A lot of you probably know somebody famous, have met somebody famous, have somebody famous in your life. This is just Beatty Beats talking to somebody over the internet, and he's like, oh, well, knows my best friend's business. Gravy. I've met all kinds of rappers and went on stage and hung out and invited backstage, and what does that do for me the next day? What they got doesn't do shit for me. So, yeah, they think it's a flex that, I'm like, gravy. So the whole video, DollarRama whole video. We are driving around. We are in the DollarRama, and it looks neat. We don't have DollarRama over here. I'm obviously in the U.S. We see 20 seconds, literally, of the cat stuff, and that is it. We don't see what she bought. We see a couple things she throws in the buggy. She doesn't get in the car. Ready, set for breeze says she had to skedaddle over to Kuwait. Here's my thing too. Now I'm going to go on a rant here in a second. Why would you buy cat treats? Yes, they might be cheaper over there. But why not buy something that you can't get? Yes, they may be only $1.25, yada yada, but I myself would get things from the DollarRama that I couldn't get in Kuwait or was way cheaper that I could use. Cat treats, I'm sure they're not $1 million in Kuwait. She buys cat treats, one of those little stick type toy things. So here we go. I'm going to get on a little rant here. Now this hurts my heart. You're going to think I'm crazy, and as you meet my guinea pig, you'll know why. Why in the flying hell, and I'm going to say this again, but again, guys, it may only be a hamster, it's a living creature. Why in the flying hell, if you were buying things over there, could you not find a cage that folded up and get that damn hamster a bigger cage? Whatever Harry the 13th, whatever Harry the 15th, Harry the 29th, whatever hamster you keep showing is big. That cage is too small. Imagine Foodie. Well, I was going to say something but kind of mean, but that cage I wondered that too, Bobby. Will you please, I know you listen to me. You say Foodie, you watch Yo Mama, but you seem to know every damn thing I do over here, and I don't think Yo Mama covers every single thing. I don't watch them, but I don't know. But I got some comments too in my last video. And I'm going to tell you, Foodie Beauty, if it's you, I don't know. Somebody made a comment saying my BPD is showing. Now, I don't have BPD. But I find that if, and I'm saying if, because I don't know if that was you that left 4 or 5 comments back to back to back, that is very disrespectful to anybody that does have BPD. So I really hope that wasn't you or any of your little crew mental health shaming people. I found that comment very disrespectful. It was like 4 or 5 comments. God only knows the name. It was Krista or Christy something. Your BPD is showing. Well, I do not have BPD, but if I did, I surely wouldn't act like to pick on somebody that did. We're not going to go there with you and mental health because that's not what I do. But I thought that was pretty crusty of somebody to write. Your BPD is showing. Get the hell out of here. Okay. So, she says that Neutrogena wipes are $5, and this is supposed to be DollarRama, and I'm not paying $5. Yeah, did you see that, Allie? That was disgusting. That was disgusting. I left that up. You could say, Kyle, why didn't you erase it? I left that up because I was doing a little detectiveness with it, is why I left that up. Yeah, I thought that was gross. Your BPD is showing. Well, I don't have it, but if I did, I think it's very disgusting, whoever wrote that comment. Not funny, not cute. Yeah, I think it's gross, Bobby. I think that was wrong. Whoever wrote that. The reason why I feel like it's her, in my opinion, and I don't know if it was, they just kept going, boom. They said this is why I feel like it was her in a way, in my opinion. They said that, remember when I was like, how cheesy does it get that somebody's in their car and they're trying to sell a painting of their own cats and trying to get a GoFundMe to bring their cat over before shitstorm? They were like, no, that was a joke. She didn't ask anybody for money. She brushed that off. They were very adamant. They wanted me to know that she didn't ask anybody for money. And it was just back-to-back comment. That's why I kind of feel like it was her. Your eyes perked up when somebody said you should auction that off. And I said, give it back to your mama, the money, if you do auction it off. Second off, donate the fucking money or just give it to somebody. Donate it to a hospital, a homeless shelter, a children's hospital. Give it to one of your VIEs. I just think it's weird that you love these pets so much. I know, Nikki. I'm working on that, baby. I am totally working on that. I am working on that. Yes, I am working on the guinea pig alone situation. I've tried to bond her once, and I'm looking at, yes, they do need a buddy. Yeah, I've totally researched it. She didn't like the other guinea pig that I found, so I'm working on that. That's my plan for this week. Yeah, I totally, yes, guys. As Nikki just said, guinea pigs need a buddy, or they will be sad. They're companion animals. So thank you, Nikki, for bringing that up, and thank you for your knowledge. I just don't understand. Oxbow is a very good brand. So that's what I'm getting into. So Sala goes and supposedly gets the cat groomed. I think that was an old clip that she just weaseled in to try and say, look, guys, look what he can do. Why are you showing us typical things that should be done? Why? Second off, you keep giving this hamster corn. as Nikki is saying, animals like stimulation. Even though they're small animals, they need to be entertained. I just got some things off Amazon today that came in the mail, things for my guinea pig. They need constant stimulation. Even if they have a buddy, they like things to chew on. They like different things. Solid grab that damn corn. Now, right below that, and when we do my haul, I'll show you guys, there's a brand called Oxbow. And Oxbow makes great things for rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, gerbils, chinchillas, etc. But you won't do your damn research, Foodie, and see what the hell that guinea pig can have. Let's just get this raggedy ass corn every time. Imagine being in that little ass cage. First off, you want to have a cage that has some area with stuffing and some area with not too much stuffing. That way, if they want to walk around without the stuffing, they can maneuver. She's got the stuffing piled up, which is great for their nesting. Please do your research about this hamster. Please. Just like this guinea pig. I watch videos all the time to learn what they need. Just because they're little creatures doesn't mean that they don't need stimulation. They get bored like people do. Imagine being in a cage. We can go outside our front door. We can take a walk. It is stuck in that little enclosure. You have to also say, is their wheels too small? If their back is hunched over, and I know you guys want to move on from the pet stuff, but if their back is hunched over, the wheel is too small, it can give it health problems. There's so much stuff that I've even learned about hamsters as I've researched this guinea pig. Please do the research with the hamster. Just screaming its name and shucking it some corn, that doesn't mean you love it. I'm so sick of her thinking that she can just do random basic pet owner shit and I'm the best. They love me. What about saying, heard you say it tonight, my pets were so happy to see me. Me. What about for a change, you say, I'm happy to see them. Welcome, our little Samsero. That's another thing, Fran. You've got to constantly clean the cage. There's a thing called bumblefoot. I know guinea pigs can get it. I don't know if hamsters can get it. They cannot lay around wet stuff. If they're on metal, imagine walking on metal. Please do your research. So, how about the live the other night? And then we'll get back to the haul. Sorry, I've got, and I'm going to tell you one thing, and we're going to get off this. And I know y'all are sick of me talking about it. You talking about grooming? You better fucking cut it out. I'm going to warn you right now. Because I don't give a shit where you are. There was no grooming. I will be driving that fucking Kia of yours in the Fair Derby this year if you keep playing. Because you better learn one thing about me. Anything I've always said on here, you know what? I always do what I say. Remember that. Foodie, I'm on here. Talk shit about me all you want. But I'm going to warn you now. Wasn't no grooming. Keep on fucking playing with me. I'm going to be driving that Kia in the Fair Derby, and I'm going to name that shit number 1 Beezer Mobile, and I'm going to ride that shit in the Derby, and y'all are going to be in there with me, and we are going to wreck the living shit out of that. Get your facts straight. Get your facts straight. Get your facts straight. You keep using me to deflect, I see it. You keep using me to deflect. Quit it. What he did has nothing to do with my situation. What Sala did has nothing to do with my situation. But I'll tell you now, keep on making shit up and you're going to see where this is going to go. I've always came on here and did everything I say. So, she's in the car. And she breaks out this massive ass sandwich, and even for her hands, this sandwich was monstrosity. She's laughing, literally laughing. I told you guys I got a backup sandwich. I told you guys. Foodie, there's nothing funny about that shit. That sandwich was massive, and ain't no way in flying hell that you waited till the end of your live stream to eat your backup sandwich. You already had your first sandwich, and then you went to your backup. And again, well, I got this sandwich, guys, with my gift cards. I can't tell you where it's at. Donate the gift cards there, big baller. Oh, hell, there's one of them damn ladybug things. Donate the gift cards there, big baller. Oh, that's right. We don't want to help anybody but us. So speaking about helping, she talks about tonight. Now, I don't know where this came from and what. You don't help anybody. You take. She talks about, times are hard. No shit, Sherlock. You're out here trying to auction off fucking paintings. That she was talking to the cab driver on the way, and he was talking about how somebody in Canada had taken a rotisserie chicken in the bathroom to eat it. Now, if that's true, yes, that is fucking horrible. But you, out of all people, I don't think your ass has ever been hungry. I mean, legitimately hungry. Let's be real. I don't think your ass has ever been starving or had to want for anything, because you don't help anybody. You could give zero shits about anybody starving. Let's be real. You made up a thing about feeding a homeless man. Well, guess what? I seen somebody digging in the trash the other day. And I'm not going to say what all we did for them, but I made sure that they didn't have to dig in the trash, because that's fucked up. I don't ever want to see. I don't know what was going on with that person. Maybe they were on drugs. I don't know, but whatever. I don't ever want to see somebody digging in a trash can for food. So why do you pretend to give a shit? You have the platform. Maybe. I don't know about now. You have the platform. You had the power to do a big charity stream or to genuinely help people. But it's all about you. Just like you show your sister gave you a makeup bag. What do you give them? Do you ever say, you know what? I'm coming home for the holiday. Guess what? The mill's on me. You probably still make more than your sister for setting down, showing your shitty so-called life, sitting on the floor, eating copious amounts of food. How about give back to somebody, something? What about, here, sis, here's a hot 20. Thanks for the makeup bag. I appreciate it. Hey, Mom, thanks for letting me stay here, Mom. I'll buy the holiday meal this year. Here's a hot $200. Get the groceries we need. Whatever's left over, if there's, keep it for you, Mom. But you take. So what I'm getting at here, I don't understand what the story with the cab driver was about. Yes, we know as people that people are struggling. People are struggling to keep their lights on. People are making decisions. Do I feed my family? Do I pay my utilities? Do I feed my family? Do I pay the car payment that gets me to work? Yada, yada, yada. Do I pay my mortgage or do I keep the lights on? My washer broke down. Do I get another washer? I'm not saying me, I'm just saying life things. Well, if I get this other dryer, I have to get it rent to own. Is that going to leave me a budget? She doesn't get that. Because you give men anything, but you won't give the world shit. You won't say, here, sis, here's $20 for the makeup bag that you just gave me, but you'll buy a whole ass, this shit irks my nerves. You won't help anybody in the world, but you'll buy these bum-ass dude shit. Natter, have an iPad. Here's glasses. I'll take you here. Sala, you cannot pay me on anything in this world to say that Sala bought that furniture. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Sala was just telling Kybella that he had bills to pay, that he was broke. You forgot that text, didn't you, Foodie? Oh, look what he can do. Look what he did for me, guys. So Sala's so broke, but he just laced the place up with your coin. With your coin. Right on, Lulu. We'll check it out. I want to bust through these notes. I find that if I was making money like that and I wasn't doing shit for it, it just blows my mind that a random act of kindness for anyone, the VIEs, anybody, her family, but she'll do anything for a guy. I don't get it. I don't understand. And these guys, not to use this word, treat her like literal garbage, and she's just like, I think it's like the more shit or the more bad things you do to her, here's more money. Here you go. Why are you rewarding him with new furniture? You just basically showed him, hey, do whatever you want. Oh, Fran, that blew my mind too. You just rewarded him. But he deflected that shit and turned it around to try and do something nice for you. Remember the necklace that I told you about one of my exes bought me a long time ago, the little crappy heart thing? Yeah. No, it's not a gift if somebody buys it with your own money. You just rewarded him for his bad behavior. And then he spun that around. Here, look what I did for you. But hey, baby, let me get back into good graces with you, honey. But it was your money. No. That is why he's going to think it's easy to do this shit again, because there were no repercussions. You whistled right on back there. And he hung up a he hung up a thing and slapped some candles down and had some furniture delivered. And oh my gosh, you guys, he's amazing. Look what he did for me. I think he did that shit before he even thought she was coming back. That's what I thought. You ran right back there. You gave him no time to sit and think, oh shit, how's the rent going to get paid? How's the T-Mobile going to get paid? What? You gave him nothing. He didn't have to worry about anything. You came running right back with your pocketbook. But meanwhile, you're in Canada, and again, these are only my opinions. You say you ordered all this stuff. Okay, well, make this shit make sense. So she proclaims, let's get to the next part of our notes. I know I'm all over the place. You know, I've been going. So she ordered some Clinique, guys. You know the holiday sets. Oh, it comes with so many samples. Would you look at it? Great. Okay, fantastic. Well, this is where I'm confused. She calls Clinique and says she wants to cancel, but they don't know if the package went out already. My friends, I'm sure many of you guys have ordered things. Most of the time, at least me, if I have trouble with my packages, or, you know, I messed up and ordered the wrong size, or say I found it cheaper when I cancel it. How many times, you guys, have you called a company and they can at least say, yes, on our side, we see on the computer, your package has went out, or no, ma'am, your package hasn't went out. It's too late to cancel it, but we see here it hasn't went out yet. So then she says, now buckle up, buttercups. Buckle up for this one. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. You guys, I'm so sorry. My lips are... It doesn't matter. I've got anything you could dream of. Chapstick, lip oil. They are just... They're dry. It's winter. Okay. Exactly. Not Shanny Mama Bear. Somewhere you will, like Ulta, it'll say out for shipping or processing. But she proclaims, well, if it comes there, the lady said just send it back. Okay, now check this out. Ready for this one? Get ready, you guys. Burt's Bees. I think I got some Burt's Bees. I don't think it's open. Yes, Aquaphor is a great brand too. Okay, strap in. Get out your seatbelt extenders. Y'all ain't ready for this. This, I'm like, what? Excuse me? You've made copious amounts of money. Can you say this again? Pennington's had a great sale. Now, that's not why I'm telling you to strap in, okay? She ordered, ladies and gentlemen. Now, mind you how much money this woman has made. This woman has funded these men. Guess what she was going to order herself, y'all? Enough brawls and enough wonderwears for 7 days a week. Enough brawls. Can we say that again? Second part, listen closely. Enough brawls and wonderwears for 7 days a week. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm guilty of this. If I take a shower and I lay down, yeah, I might throw the same brawl on the next day. But your girl ain't throwing no wonderwears on if I've already worn them. You mean to tell me that you don't have 7 pairs of underwear? I have got underwears in here. If I can reach them. I've got underwears, boxers. Ain't even been worn yet. Sorry, you know I like boxers for nighttime. Ain't even worn yet. Underwear with tags. What? Excuse me? Enough underwear for 7 days? I thought my priorities were screwed up. How the hell have you made copious amounts of money and you ain't got 7 pairs of underwear? Excuse me. I think I've got 7 pairs of underwear, if not probably 10 in here, that have tags on. Right, Arizona? I've got boy short underwears. I've got men's boxers just to run around the house in. I've got cute underwear. I've got comfy underwear. I'm like 7. I ordered enough brawls and underwears for 1 for each day of the week. Now, you would have had me at hello. If she would have said, I got a couple new brawls. I needed them. Now, here's my thing. Foodie, I'm going to tell you a little womanly secret. Come here right quick. I'm going to tell you a little womanly secret. When you were stuffing things in your brawl, bits and bobs, you're wearing the wrong brawl size. If your cup, now this one, I'm not going to lie, it's a bit too small for me. I'm not going to lie, but I have plenty. I've actually need to put that on my list. Donate some of the old ones, bust some of my new ones out. And no, I donate them if they're nice, I donate them. I don't donate like raggedy stuff. That blew my mind. That blew my muffin top back blue. How the hell do you make money every month and you ain't got 7 pairs of unders? Lord have mercy, child. Lord have mercy. You can't make this shit up, y'all. Exactly. Sports brawls, some with wires, some with not. If your cup is coming out here and you've got space, the brawl is too big. If you are tucking, remember the one day she's like, oh, just tuck this meat in here. If you can tuck your arm flaps in your bra, it's probably too big and it's not giving you the oomph it needs to. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely not Shanny's Mama Bear. You know, I'm a bargain, but when it comes to bras, man, it's worth the money. When it comes, you know, and like I said, you know, this one's kind of small. But anyways, long story short, I don't want to bore the guys in here with the bra talk, but I was like 7 pairs of enough underwear for each day of the week. Okay. Okay. Foodie, the DollarRama bees, you should have skipped all that. If you ain't got 7 wonderwears to get you through each day of the week, you might want to reevaluate your priorities. Just saying. I think that too. I think that too, Jenny. I think she just tosses shit off, and she's probably had 7 pairs of underwear each haul she gets, but she doesn't take care of things, so off they go to the oh, did y'all hear her say garbage the other day, or almost like it? You know how we used to say garbage because of Amy's life journey? She said something about garbage or garbage the other day. I was like, I see you, player. I see ya. I see you, player. AC, thank you, love. I got your message. If the code is still valid, AC, you can ask somebody in the chat. I had seen it like 2 days later, and I wasn't for sure how to word it. AC had a code, you guys. And I don't know about those Nintendo codes and how that all works. AC, if it's not expired, you're more than welcome to ask the chat. AC had a code that she asked if I needed. It was like one of those, I don't even know, to be honest. The way I got it was, it was like a game code, and I couldn't use it. So she wanted to see if one of y'all could use it. But I didn't know what game and how that all worked. So, AC, you're more than welcome to share, if, you know, if you would like to, or, you know, I don't want you to get doxxed or anybody messing with me. Just always keep that in mind. But, she had a code that she was willing to share with one of y'all, but I didn't know how to, I didn't know how to, if it was expired by the time I read the email. Sorry. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I didn't know if, like, the code had, like, so long before it expired. Okay. So, we're back to the abayas. We've got our fake lashes off. We've got our sweaters on. We're just... LARPing Lisa's back, y'all. LARPing Lisa is back. It's like you wonder why people question you. So we're back in Canada. We're in our turtleneck sweater. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. Smee, I love you, buddy. Just joking, I don't. That blue sweater... And thank you, AC, thank you. I did not like that neck sweater, the light blue one. You got to be careful. And this is for anybody. This is for anybody. If you don't have a neck already, you can't accentuate your neck. So, Shmee, I'm going to pass on the light blue one. I'm going to pass on that one. Yeah, you can't accentuate the neck if you don't have a neck. It's like... Yeah, I didn't like the blue one. Here's another thing that I wish she would add to the list with the wonderwear. The black Scuba Steve, it needs replaced. It's got like pillies on. You know when like your like armpit rubs up against something? Or welcome everybody. Scuba needed replaced. Scuba, it needs washed. I have a vision, and you know what? I told y'all the gloves are off. I'm not playing no more. She want to come for my family, the gloves are off. I feel like when Scuba gets peeled back, it's like, you've got to wash that stuff. And I got a question for y'all right quick. What is chiffon? I thought it was called chiffon. What is chiffon? Is that a thing? Real life question. Yes, exactly, Teresa. Another color, something. Wash Scooby. Put Scooby in the wash. Scooby is, I'm like, Scooby just, I think she doesn't wash those things. I wash my scarves, my hats, all that shit. That's what I thought, Teresa. She's like, chiffon. I thought it was chiffon. Okay. All right, y'all. Because I was like, what the hell is chiffon? Yes, I seen that too, remember that. Saint Raphael's. I'm like, no, not Saint Raphael, buddy. Okay. So scoodling on here. So yeah, let me cross some of this off before I so yeah, so she sought the massive sandwich. I've got a massive sandwich. It's absolutely hilarious. I would be crying if I needed a backup sandwich. Oh, here's another one about the massive sandwich. So, guess it's raining, guys. Can't take a walk. It's raining. Okay. You are only trolling yourself by not taking a walk. Nobody cares if you can't take a walk if it's raining. You are giving yourself excuses. She's like, well, it's raining. I can't take a walk, can I? Gravy. Gravy. You know, because nobody's ever jogged or walked or ran in the rain or snow. Nobody's exercised when it's a light sprinkle. It's like she comes up with these excuses that she thinks is funny. And it's like, at the end of the day, no pun intended, you're the one that's not getting exercise. Make that shit a joke all you want. Just like laughing about the backup sandwich. Ain't nothing funny about needing a backup sandwich when you probably ate your first sandwich in the car an hour before that. That's not funny. That's like, oh shit, I got a problem. Yes, so the cat clips, I think, was Sala. When she got home, the cat she showed it on the couch. To me, it didn't look like the cat had just got groomed. Now, I know it is a long hair cat, and it doesn't take long for long hair animals to get all ruffled, but why again are you putting a cat clip or a clip of the cat getting its nails clipped? This is things that people do for their pet all the time. I really think she was like, oh, look at Sala. He's a good cat dad, guys. Even though he's just doing something that everybody in the world does, or they do themselves, look what he can do. Awesome. Didn't help BBJ's nails. Didn't help Sam's nails. You can't compare your new pet. Sorry, I just wrote on myself. You can't compare your new pet to your old pets. That's not the way this works. Not the way it works here. It is, remember, not. Well, look, guys, what I'm doing for this cat. Stuff that is necessities. I'm doing the necessity stuff, guys. Doesn't work like that. We talked about renovations. Her renovations and decorating. She's got 2 different things. We just talked about that. The abaya's back. So about the abayas, it's like, what'd you do with the sweaters? Did you bring them with you? I just can't imagine. And here's another thing I got written down. So the other night in the live where she's like, ha ha ha, it's raining in the backup sandwich. The Beezer asked her about a P.O. box. It blows my mind, honestly, that people don't see how she just threw away, or, well, excuse me, she didn't throw away. The apartment complex threw away a whole ass apartment, and look at all the stuff the past Beezer sent her, ended up in the trash. She cared nothing about it. Why do people, and I'm not saying, hey, send me stuff. I'm not saying that. Why would you waste your money when she literally threw all the past stuff that her ex-Beezers got her? She doesn't take care of the stuff she buys. They were lemon. I hate to say it. Why waste your money? She doesn't take care of anything. I just don't get that with her. It's like if somebody respects you to send you something, if you don't want it, donate it. Don't just let it go in the trash. So here's my theory. So Sala just got this new furniture. She had booked that plane ticket, had to be expensive. To book a foreign ticket on a quick, that had to be expensive. So I don't know. You got the car payment. If Buddy has no job, like everybody thinks, and like Allah said, so car payment, rent, furniture ticket, it's going to be a tight month, player. We still got a while. YouTube payday was only 7-8 days ago. It's going to be an interesting month. Okay, we talked about that. Okay, we talked about that. Man, we've been... So, this whole video was literally nothing. Now, in this whole video, she is wound up. Her eyes are pew, 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 darting back and forth. She's hyper. She even says it. In my opinion, she was wound pretty tight. Pretty tight in that video. Foodie, what is a DollarRama? This is a serious question. If you don't show us the store, you showed us 20 seconds literally of the cat area. You didn't even pan and let us see the stuff. Welcome, everybody. Why even put DollarRama? You didn't even go in the car and show us the haul after. So here we go. So we leave the DollarRama, okay? Welcome, 5. And we go to the group home. You've already showed us the group home. Now, here we go. So we're at the group home. She's outside of it. And you can see the windows. I know somebody. I don't understand how. She's like, yeah, that's the girl's room. The pregnant girl that stole my MAC makeup. That's the girl that stole my my Tupac CD. And then she proclaims to say that we, the people, don't believe. Yes, we did, honey girl. I've got to catch up with all, but we seen one of them. One of the screenshots. So, I don't get it. She's like, well, you guys think my stories are fake because they're so wild. Are you guys ready for what the wild story was? Buckle up. So this is the wild story, okay? That we don't believe. The wild story is, she took a 2-liter from a gas station into McDonald's, and they had a cheeseburger and hamburger sell that day. And she took her skinny friend and put the tray in front of her so the people wouldn't think she was eating all the cheeseburgers. And that this building, one of the building, a car drove through it. Oh my goodness. Whew. Wow. Man, guys, a car, any of your cities, any of your states, any of your countries, has anybody accidentally drove through a building before? Whew. First for me, I've ever heard that. What is so wild about that story? She says, quote unquote, we don't believe her stories because they're so wild. So she took a 2-liter in from a gas station or another store, took it into McDonald's, put a tray of cheeseburgers in front of her friend, and she ate the cheeseburgers. Whew. I bet I bet you're fun at parties. Tell us again about your wild nights. Now I'm starting to think, was last night she said it was so awesome. I think your wild and our wild might be two different things, bud. It's pretty wild, Joe. Whew. Sounds like a blast. She is not going to pay $5. I think we discussed this. She is not going to pay $5 for Neutrogena wipes at DollarRama. They're not worth it. Welcome, everybody. You pay for what you get. At least where I'm at, Neutrogena can be $6, $7, $8, depending if you got a coupon. So $5 for Neutrogena wipes is a pretty good price. Exactly. AC says a lot of people drive their cars into shops where I live, not gonna lie. Yeah, wild stuff. Thank you, AC. $5 for Neutrogena. I don't know where y'all at, but Neutrogena wipes, like the makeup wipes, I know we got other people from countries. I don't have any available, but that's not too bad for Neutrogena wipes. You pay for what you get. We've discussed this with you. So then in her life, she's got tons of skincare. She just can't find the right things. She keeps buying all this stuff. Again, you pay for what you get. Yeah, that's about here, Lisa, unless there's like a coupon. Oh, that would be great right now, little bitty. I made a pot of chili, and I'm like, ooh. So, back do I have to go through this with my grandma sometimes. If let's just say, let me find something. Oh, here, we'll do this for her since she likes Clinique. If this was free birthday gift, but I'm just using this example. If I say this is my favorite, which I've never tried this, I'm putting it a giveaway because I got so much stuff open and I'm trying to use the stuff and not open things. But say this is my favorite moisturizer. And it may be $30, but I keep buying some for $7, some for $8, some for $10. And I don't know if they're good, but I know this works. It's my holy grail. I would rather have this and just pay the $30 outright than have a bunch of little random bits and bobs that suck. That's just my theory. You have asked people 50,000 times, what is good skincare? Now, we know that it's just for engagement, but people have left you tons of tips. You don't want to put out the money. Yeah, that's a good... she won't pay $5 for wipes, but will pay for Lush. Yeah, make it make sense. You would... I get another question for you. Honest question, Foodie. I seen you do this again the other day. What is up with the blowing nose and then doing that? Yes, Tatcha is good. I don't get that. I don't know what we're doing. I don't understand it. We're blowing our nose and then we're taking that. I don't understand it. I don't know what are we doing with that? Oh God, Bobby, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. Read what Bobby said, y'all. I didn't even think of that. Moving right along. So the DollarRama video, we're driving around. We've seen what the town looks like. Yeah, Lisa, that's a good brand too. And that's what she doesn't understand. There's so many different kinds of makeup, skincare, and things that is reasonably priced that's good. People have left her 50,000 comments. How many times have we heard her say, what's a good eyeshadow? What's a good liner? What's good skincare? Thousands of great comments I've seen people leave and buys garbage. So we're just driving around. I personally, and this is only my opinion. Now, if it's like a Christmas light display, if it's like, I think I filmed, I never put it up, but I'm bad about that. I think I filmed the Myrtle Beach strip for you guys so you could see. I know, Bobby. I'm like, I think I filmed the Myrtle Beach strip so you guys could see it. It was supposed to be bike week. Well, it was bike week, but it was raining. So, like, that kind of driving I like if it's like a touristy area. But I don't like just random driving. I really don't. It's just, it's lackluster to me. Again, if it's Christmas lights, if it's, hey guys, we're on the such and such strip, let's look at the lights, look at all the tourist shops, cool. But I think it's just filler content. I could be wrong. Maybe some of y'all like. I personally don't like just random driving content. That's a good idea too, Fran. That's why it blows my mind that she'll spend a hot 60, hot 70 on a to-go meal. But when it comes to good quality products, and I can say, hey, I'll have this for the next month or two, this lip kit. No, we don't want to spend that. We don't want to spend, I don't know, what's Glam Light? 17, 20 bucks for this Max. Glam Light always has codes. She won't drop a hot 15, a hot 20, but make it make sense. She'll buy 60, 70, $80 carry-out meals. I like to have shit to show for my money. So anyway, the group home, it's like always just, God, dog, like, oh, the pregnant girl stole my MAC makeup. Ooh, slow down there, Tom Ford. She had to make it very abundant that the girl was pregnant and it was her MAC makeup. The girl was pregnant. It's like she adds these little things in, almost like shit on people. Well, this girl was pregnant. She stole my MAC makeup. It was MAC. Boo fucking who? Oh. Get the seatbelt extender back out again. So she goes and this is where I have to say, are you trolling? Are you being serious? So, if you guys had seen the last couple lives and then the whole video, she's eating healthy. Sometimes I just get in a kick where I want to eat healthy. But in the live with old Turtlenecky, she's on a green smoothie kick, a green juice kick. I have to really sit and ask myself, is she serious? Now, let's just say we know she's already back now, but at the time, it would have gave her maybe a week, but she left before that. Who in their right mind thinks that they could eat healthy for 3 or 4 days and drink green smoothies or green juice and lose that much weight to fit in one plane seat and not have to buy 2? I really have to ask myself, does she think that? Honest question. Does she really think? Now, it didn't even give her a week by the time she left. But we'll be generous. Hold on, y'all, my pillow's slipping. Oh, I got a cramp in the old leg. Hold on, y'all, everything's falling. Does she genuinely think, you guys, that a week's worth of green juice... Now, mind you, she showed that she had Hamburger Helper one night for dinner. Now, here, did y'all catch this? She doesn't want to be a part of Girl World. And I'm not part of Girl World. Remember, I'm the banished bitch. Before everybody freaks out, get up! Yes, I'm in my own lane over here. I'm expedited from the community. I get it. Did you hear her say, it's girl dinner? I thought you didn't want anything to do with girl. I thought girl wasn't in your... I'm not part of that. Yeah. So she's got a bowl of Hamburger Help and look Marzetti type goulash type deal. And she has to do in a voiceover, it's girl dinner. What the hell is girl dinner? All right. But honest question. What do y'all think? Do you think that she is genuinely serious and thought in her mind that she could drink those green smoothies and have girl dinner and eat tofu and think that that was going to make her lose enough weight to not have to get 2 tickets? I think she's serious. That's the scary part. I genuinely think in her mind, think about it. And I don't do crash diets, and I don't do that shit to y'all's body. Don't do that. That is not healthy. I do too, honey girl. I do. Guys, this is what some people obviously don't understand. If you say, here, perfect example, her water fast. If you say, I'm going to make myself drink this water, and this is me using an example. I do not, it's unhealthy, don't do this. It will backfire. You'll end up hungry, and then you'll still eat. If you restrict yourself, you're just gonna eat. Your body fluctuates weight. My body fluctuates weight. I go 10 to 5 pounds here and there. As a woman, some of y'all know it. If the monthly friend is around the bend, sorry guys, not trying to be disgusting. It's just part of being a woman. You might get a little bloaty. Old muffin top might get a little bloaty. That's just a part of life. After things, go by, or, it's winter time here. I'm not outside as much. I'm not running around taking the dogs for a walk, letting them run around, me swim around in the backyard. My weight fluctuates. I could eat the same things and my weight will still fluctuate. That's just how my metabolism is. Now, don't get me wrong. I got a bunch of holiday goodness. I've been having to say, you know what? Eat your little snacky poo and then eat your healthy snack if you need one. So she says that, we've got a healthy, we've got a health arc, guys, to get to. We're a serious health arc here. And I'm just proud of myself last night. This is in the DollarRama video. I'm just really proud of myself. My brain kept saying, should I go microwave a plate of cheese? Should I not microwave a plate of cheese? Should I microwave a plate of cheese? This is where you're not getting it. This is where, if you would get counseling, therapy, go see somebody and talk to somebody real, how about a healthy snack? Because I don't give a shit who you are. Me, myself, and Irene, we ain't never heard of anybody melting a plate of straight up cheese. Oh, Not a Troll says girl dinner is referring to girl world as crap as the dinner was. Thank you, Not a Troll. I never thought, I didn't know she was saying like craft dinner and how I had to figure it out. I wasn't for sure, but then I rewound it and I was like, is she saying girl dinner? Okay, thank you. I'll tell you, I'm guilty of this. I would take a small handful of nachos, throw me some cheese, and put those. Oh, is it Penguin? Thank you. See, your girl's not on TikTok. I'll take a small handful of nachos and put a little bit of cheese, put some salsa and sour cream. If it's late, I'll pop it in the oven quick, but I never just had cheese melted. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. I love cheese. I think y'all know that. When we have our little shindigs and our game nights, I love cheese. That's not a mystery. I just made some cheese ball. That was like a family staple when I was growing up. How many of y'all know the cheese ball with the cream cheese, the that cheap beef, green onion, shredded cheese, and I put a little bit of red onion and a little bit of Worcestershire? Y'all know it was like a 90s thing, and it had the beef you put over it. Do y'all know that I'm talking about? My aunt, I'm not going to lie to you, she's not the best cook, and she'll tell you that, but every year when I was growing up, that was her job, to make the cheese ball. So I called her the other day and I was like, you know what? I've been craving that cheese ball because, you know, a lot of my family's passed on, you know, a lot of my family's passed on old age, and you hate it, Fran? Now, see, that's another thing about some of my family would love it, and some of us would be like, where's the cheese ball? But, anyways, I made some with turkey, and then I made some with beef. Some of my family is on a lifestyle change and they eat turkey, and I just needed it like old school, like back in the day with beef. But anyways, it's so weird, you know, it's got the beef over it, and it's such a, you know, but long story short, I snacked on that. There's these Nature Choice crackers, and they're like Weetables, but they're a little bit more healthy at Kroger's. I should have brought them up to show you. They are great. They're Nature something. Nature's Choice or Nature's Back. Remind me to show y'all. RUAC. I've been eating turkey, I'm not going to lie to y'all, for about the last year and a half. And your girl is turkeyed out. I made turkey chili today. I was like, I'm going to do beef in my little cheese ball Tupperware. And everybody else can have turkey. But your girl is putting, beef in the cheese ball. Yeah, so... All right, let's take a look and see if Marley has, and then I think we're going to shut it down for tonight. I will tell you guys this. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to figure this new phone. I'll be dang if we're going to stay horizontal. We ain't got that shit to do. Nature's Promise. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, if you guys are looking, if you can't find Weetables or you like Weetables, these taste just like Weetables, and they're a little bit more healthier. I mean, a cracker's a cracker, but y'all know what I mean. I tell y'all what. I don't want to spoil Marley's video. Go watch it, y'all. I think that's where everybody said, I don't want to do Marley like that and disrespect and show. Go watch the video. I'm going to watch it while I have my dinner. Thank you, Philip. Great to see you, love. I'm not going to do them like that, all the work and time that they put in, and do them like that. So, what the chat is saying, y'all, and I know everybody hates me. I'm just reading what my chat said to watch. Check out Marley's video, and I guess that's where all the tea is with the new Kai Bella messages. If you're coming in late, I guess there's new Kai Bella messages out. See, this is going to get interesting. Because she's back at the tuna can, Foodie. Yes, thank you, Philip. Oh, and you know what? Just being here, and Philip, AC, and you guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And even people lurking in the background, you know what? I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the replay. I know all this has been a lot, and I can just prove myself and show you, you know, that's all I can offer. I can take accountability. I can tell you that I'm sorry. I can prove that. And I guess that's what... I'm just glad that some people are giving me the chance. I guess that's what I want to say, honestly. I guess that's what I want to say. That I appreciate those that, you know, are giving me a second chance and are willing, you know, to... At least, you know, I'm not saying him, none of that. You know, you guys get what I'm saying. All right, y'all. I'm going to make my little thing of chili, sprinkle a little cheese in, and, yes, can't go wrong with nachos. Are just, I always keep nachos around, and I always got cheese, and I got salsa in the fridge always, so it's just a quick little, but I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. And, I really genuinely do. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I really do. So, I am going to go chill, eat my chili. I hear, hold on, would you like to see, I hear somebody snifferoodle back here. Would you like to see a little whoopee dog before I go? Oh, hold on, y'all. For those that are coming in late. Do-do-do. There was no red flags, but love you more. Tell y'all what before I go. Target, if you like tea sets, they have these cute little pots. They're in clear, blue, and light pink. They have all these cool tea things out. Not going to spoil it. Watch my Christmas haul. But if you're into like cute little tea stuff, there's really cute, but this was Valentine's. Remember the other day I kept saying, we need a red flag. Well, there was no red. So I thought, for $1, I kept putting it back in my cart, looking, and I was like, this is funny. For $1. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds fabulous, Mog. Yeah, so I was like, this is going to be our red flag of love you more. But Target has some super cute, you know, people call it like the dollar section. Let's see old Snifferooski if she's right here. If you're coming in late, I do have a door. It's not a new door. I got it from Habitat for Humanity. Good thing that coffee's empty. I'm going to work on getting that up. Go back and watch the beginning. I did a Christmas haul. The dogs barked all through it. And I got a door. It's a used one, but I'm not going to throw a bunch of money in this house. I'm not. So, it's not the cutest door, but a door's a door. You feel me? So, I was like, I'm over it. It's so weird. It's only the holes. Now, they do bark sometimes during a live. You guys, it doesn't seem to fail. Any haul that I do, they bark. So, hold on a second. Is that Mr. Wigston or Batress? So, I got a door. I've got to measure it still. This had a door, and you could tell it's already got the things and the hole drawn. But I think it's going to be too big. So, I'm going to have to get the door cut down. But we got a door. So, is that you, Batress? It is Batress. Come here, Batress. Want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. I took the gate down. Come on. She's not used to, I keep a baby gate. Come here. Come here, piglet. Come here, piggy girl. What, do you want to say hi or not, plumper butt? I gotta put some nose balm. Her nose is getting dry. Come here. Mr. Wigston's in the bed. He's out. I'm surprised y'all ain't hearing him snore. The other night, him and Batress was like in sync. One would snore. Oh, here comes Petey. Oh, shit. Peter, would you like to say hi? Hold on, let's let Batress say hi. Then we'll... Okay, hold on, Pete. I gotta schedule them. I did the tips of her nails. They're black, and I'm scared. And it, like, made them sharper. I'm so scared to do their nails. When, like, Mr. Wiggly's, you can see, but when they're black, I'm scared to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Say, hello, baby. What are you doing, Plumper? Will you say hi to the people? See her. I gotta put some nose balm on her. Her nose is getting dry. Say, hello, Plumper butt. Say, I'm looking at all these fake plants like I would tear them up. Say, leave. I keep a gate in here all the time, y'all. Say, I will tear everything up. Say, I'm getting better at it. Say, I'm getting better. Do the black nails upside down. It's easier. I'm scared. I'm not going to lie. Welcome, everybody. Okay, let's let Petey say hi. Good night, pussycat. Say, I'm not a cat. I'm a weedle dog, Mom. Look at her. She's like, I'm not saying hi to nobody. Look at all this stuff. If you give me 5 minutes in here. Lord have mercy, the things I wouldn't do. Batress, no. Let Pete say hi. No. Come on, Petey. Can we help you? Oh, well, look at you go, Pete. Oh, easy, Pete. Buck and Bronco don't want to... Look, Petey. Don't bite it. Sorry, guys. She will bite the phone, and that's the last thing we need at this point. She sees herself, and she thinks it's another dog. Badgers, don't knock it over. Pete, say hi, Petey. Oh, you need nose balm, too. Mama's got to get y'all together. Hi, Petrie. Her name is Sugar Bear, but I don't know why I call her Pete or Petey. It's just stuck. Huh, Pete. Look at her little patch. She's got the softest white patch. Hold on. P. Look, P. I gotta be careful, y'all, because she will bite a phone. She doesn't, like, she's not vicious. She just thinks it's another dog. See her little white patch? Pete, you're getting to be an old woman, Petey. You're getting to be an old girl, Pete. Sugar Bear is Simon's 8 and Sugar Bear is 7. They're a year apart. Hi, Pete. Say, I love it up here. See, she never lets us in here. Look, Shug, can you say hi? Sugar Bear. She is the softest little thing. Well, she's not little. Man, y'all, Pete is solid. Say, Petey is a big girl, aren't you, Pete? Say, I'm Pete girl. You look awfully tired, Pete. She is a gentle giant, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Pit bulls, man. It's actually, it's all about how you raise a dog. You can sit down, Petey. I'll say bye. You can sit down. You're good. You're fine. You know, this dog, I'm going to tell you what. The Frenchies would bust a move before Sugar Bear would. It's just so crazy how, and I've been bitten by a dog. If y'all could see my leg, but it's all about, I mean, I'm telling you, she is a gentle giant. I'm telling you, the Frenchies would, y'all know, I got to be careful in here talking about, you know, violent things, but the Frenchies would bust a move before Pete would. Now, Sugar Bear will chase, like, squirrels and look at him up the tree, but she's such a gentle giant. Hey, excuse me, can you say hi? Sugar Bear, look. Petey, Petey. She is solid, y'all. I mean, she is just a solid girl. Say, I'm a solid girl. Say, I'm a solid... Oh, that's terrible, honey girl. Like I said, man, these Frenchies will... The Frenchies are more aggressive than... I mean, she's just a big old cuddle bear. This is Sugar Bear right here. Now, don't get me wrong. She loves to swim in the summer, but this is Shug. She is chill, like, she just a cool, chill vibe. You can get a, you know, cup of hot chocolate, throw in a movie, a blanket, and she'll just kick it with you. I mean, that's why it sucks that, you know, any dog is just how they're raised. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Sugar Bear gets attention too. Beatrice is just such an attention. All right, y'all, I'm going to get my dinner, get them some nose balm. Their little noses are really dry, and my lips, I need to put, like, what is it? It's too dry in here. I need it to not, is it a, that puts out, not takes out. Is it a humidifier? The dehumidifier pulls it out there, right? The humidifier puts it in. Excuse me, ma'am. Calm down. God, y'all, it just, I look at Beatrice and it's like she just hit a giant growth spurt. Come here, say bye. Come on. It just, y'all, it's like she went from this tiny little, like, within, like, okay, humidifier. I think I have one. I think, like, last year, I never used it. I think I got one on clearance at Walgreens. Come here, come say bye. I'm ready to eat. Come on, Plumpy. I'm trying to help you, if you would let me. Plumper. Say bye, Plumper. I know. You love Pete. Say bye, Plumper. Say bye, Plump. You got pumpkin in your dry nose. They get pumpkin. And I put it in their food, and that's why it looks brown, too. All right, y'all. So here's the deal. I've got to figure out why this won't get on the internet. If anybody knows anything, it's just a Mac computer. That's all it is. I unplugged it, like I said. Why? I keep putting him. Why, if anybody knows, email me. My email is misskya26@icloud.com. Let me know what's up. And then I'm going to figure out our new phone, why we're not this way again. So I'm not going to lie to you. I might see you tomorrow and I might not. I want to figure this stuff out. I don't want to keep doing y'all bad. And I know y'all want to get back to watching everything, you know, physically looking at things. So I don't know if I'll see y'all tomorrow. And here's the thing, like I said, I've been trying to go through things, donate. And so just remember, y'all, donate. Everybody can use it. There's the email. Let me know what's going on if y'all know something I'm missing. I go to settings, go to Wi-Fi, put in the password. I don't get it. We're on the Wi-Fi with the phone. So the Wi-Fi is working. Same Wi-Fi, router's where it was before, same internet we used as before. I don't understand it. So, I love y'all. Look at Pete. Pete's just chilling. See, Pete's chilling. All right, y'all. I'm going to go eat my chili. And, right, Nikki? See, Pete is a big girl, aren't you, Petey? Man, y'all, Pete is just one solid chunker. So she is a big one. And I don't overfeed her. It's just her stature. Look, I do not overfeed her. They eat the same breakfast, the same dinner. They have healthy treats. Like, she's just a solid girl. All right, y'all. I love you. I'm rambling. I'm going to go eat my chili. Wipe this off with some Neutrogena wipes. I'm joking. And I might see you. Always keep an eye on the community tab as before. It gives you a heads up. Hey, we're going live tonight. See you in a couple hours. Hey, we're going live tonight. See you in 10, 15, 20. It's kind of like our little bulletin board. So thank you guys, honestly. I know that, you know, I'm not going to say it, but I know that every, you know, other creator hates my guts, but I just appreciate you guys and those that have, you know, given me a chance. So have a good night, guys. Yes, Neb, we'll figure it out tomorrow. It's getting late, and I'm going to eat my dinner, kick back, see what the new digs are, and see what these new messages are about. And if we do have a Rage in the Cage tomorrow over these messages, maybe we'll come back just to shoot the BS if I haven't. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've been donating, getting rid of shit, consignment, donate. That's what I've been working on. I got Grandma situated. I had to tell her today, look, I love you to death, buddy, but I got shit to do around my house today. So I might see y'all tomorrow. Keep an eye on the community tab. Thank you, guys. Have a good night, guys.